If you're over 60 and feel like something's off down there, you're not crazy, and you're definitely not alone. For many men, performance starts slipping quietly. At first, it's just a little less energy. Then, things don't respond the way they used to. So you reach for a pill. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. But deep down, one question remains. Why is this happening in the first place? And more importantly, is there a natural way to fix it? Today we're comparing two paths. One is fast, familiar, and found in a little blue tablet. The other? It swims in cold waters and has fed warriors for centuries. Fatty fish versus Viagra. Which one truly supports male vitality? Not just for a night, but for the long road ahead? You might be surprised, because what fuels your blood flow, your stamina, and your confidence might not come from a pharmacy. It might already be sitting on your dinner plate. Hi, I'm Dr. Lily Anderson. For nearly 2 decades, I've worked closely with men navigating one of the most misunderstood journeys of aging, the quiet decline in circulation, energy, and intimate confidence. I've sat across from men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s who whispered the same fear. Is this just how it ends? The answer is no, and today I'm here to show you a different way forward. Not a quick fix, not a miracle pill, but a natural, science-backed path to restore your blood flow, energy, and performance from the inside out. In this video, we'll break down the real difference between Viagra and fatty fish. You'll learn what each one does to your body, what they don't, and how to start choosing foods that truly support your strength, without side effects, without shame, and without losing who you are. Let's talk about the two most common tools men reach for when things slow down there. On one hand, you have Viagra, the quick fix. It works fast, it's popular. It promises performance in a little blue tablet. And for many men, it helps for a while. Viagra works by forcing your blood vessels to open, increasing blood flow temporarily. But here's what most men don't hear. It doesn't rebuild your circulation. It doesn't strengthen your arteries. And it doesn't restore the natural signals your body once created on its own. It's like jump-starting a car with a weak battery. You'll get a spark, but the battery's still dying. Now, let's look at something far less flashy, but far more powerful. Fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. They don't give you instant results, but what they do is much deeper. They help your blood vessels become more flexible. They reduce silent inflammation in your arteries. They actually boost your body's own production of nitric oxide, the very compound Viagra tries to mimic. Over time, this means better blood flow not just during intimacy, but all day, every day. More oxygen, more nutrients, more energy, and yes, more responsiveness where it matters. Fatty fish doesn't force your body. It supports your body. It's not a spotlight. It's sunlight, slow, steady, life-giving. So while Viagra might give you a night, fatty fish helps you reclaim your days, your energy, and your confidence from the inside out. John was 68 when he first came to see me, a retired mechanic, hands still strong, but his eyes, they told a different story. He sat quietly, then said the words I've heard so many times, "Doc, I just don't feel like a man anymore." He had been using pills for years. At first, they worked, but over time, they stopped doing their job. He needed more and felt less. His energy dipped, his confidence faded, and intimacy became a memory. We didn't start with medication. We started with his plate. 3 servings of fatty fish per week. Wild salmon on Mondays. Mackerel with greens on Wednesdays. Sardines on toast on Saturdays. Nothing extreme. No diets. Just a quiet shift over time. 6 weeks later, he walked into my office differently. His posture had changed. His voice had weight again. And the first thing he said, "I didn't use the pill last night, and I didn't need to." But it wasn't just that. He was sleeping deeper, waking up rested. His wife even joked, "I don't know what fish you told him to eat, but don't stop." John didn't just get function back, he got himself back. So, what's really happening inside your body when you start eating fatty fish? It all comes down to your blood vessels and something called nitric oxide, a natural compound your body uses to open those vessels, especially in your lower regions. By the time you hit your 60s, your blood vessels start to stiffen. Your body doesn't produce as much nitric oxide anymore. It's like your internal plumbing is getting rusty, and the water pressure drops. That's where omega-3 fatty acids come in. The EPA and DHA found in fish, like salmon and sardines, act like natural repair crews. They sweep away inflammation. They help relax the walls of your blood vessels so they can expand more easily. They even encourage your body to start making nitric oxide again naturally. This means blood flows more freely, not just to your heart or brain, but to the areas you might be too shy to mention. And here's what makes it powerful. While Viagra targets one chemical pathway for a few hours, omega-3s support multiple systems: vascular flexibility, endothelial health, the inner lining of your arteries, nitric oxide production, even hormone balance and cellular energy. Think of it like this. Viagra is the loud repairman who kicks down your door and forces the pipes open. Fatty fish is the quiet craftsman who restores the whole plumbing system so it flows better every day. And when you give your body what it needs, it remembers how to work again. Here's the truth most men never hear. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. You don't need to give up everything you love. And you don't need to get it perfect. You just need to start. Maybe it's a piece of grilled salmon instead of processed meat. Maybe it's one less pill and one more walk. Maybe it's choosing to believe. Your best days aren't behind you, because they're not. Your body hasn't given up. It's just been waiting for you to give it what it needs. And when you do, even gently, even slowly, it begins to respond. Not because you forced it, but because you nourished it. I've seen men in their 70s and 80s turn things around, step by step, bite by bite. No shame, no shortcuts, just real change, built one simple habit at a time. So if today all you do is add a serving of fatty fish to your week, that's a start. And sometimes that's all it takes to begin feeling more alive again. If something in this spoke to you, if a part of you whispered, "That's me," I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment below. What have you tried? What worked? What didn't? You never know. Your words might be the reason another man finds his way back to strength too. And if this gave you even one helpful insight, hit the like button. It helps us reach others who need this message. Subscribe if you want more real talk, real science, and real solutions, delivered with the care and clarity you deserve. Next time, we're exploring 3 overlooked foods that quietly destroy your circulation without you even realizing it. You won't want to miss it. But for now, thank you. Thank you for showing up for your health, for your strength, and for the life you still have ahead. It's never too late to feel fully alive again.